Here we go, folks. What an incredible looking diecast we have here today. Here is Alexander Rossi's 2020 NAPA Auto Parts Honda IndyCar. Howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again, and today we got an epic looking IndyCar diecast. I know a lot of people on the NASCAR realm love the NAPA Auto Parts race cars, but I tell you what, I'm a Chase Elliott cat. And when Alexander Rossi is sponsored by NAPA Auto Parts, it's kind of hard for me not to cheer for him because I'm a NAPA cat. I love Michael Waltrip days as my childhood, and then Elliott took over. Even Truex, I was still a fan of his car when he got sponsored by NAPA Auto Parts. But I tell you what, man, this is a diecast I absolutely love. So I was planning on reviewing this probably a month or two ago, but the way I bought it, they didn't get it shipped in time, right? They kind of took their sweet time with it, so it's probably like they didn't have the exclusive rights to get it early. But of course, with it being August, which is basically the bootleg month of May now, it's time to get some IndyCar diecasts on the channel. And I tell you what, I love these cars. You know, I'm a NASCAR fan at heart, but I really have. I've always liked IndyCar. It's just I've never been able to like truly grasp it. And Race Day 2011 at OBB have really helped me understand a lot more about the discipline of racing. And honestly, it's so similar to NASCAR. In my opinion, IndyCar is kind of like an old school NASCAR. It sounds so weird, I know, but it just feels that way. So you got just beautiful packaging here. I mean, you got the yellow, the blue, kind of like a carbon fiber kind of mesh design in the background. You got the aero screen on this diecast. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get Alexander Rossi's 2020 number 27 NAPA Auto Parts Honda out of the box. Oh, sweet mother of God, is this diecast absolutely beautiful, man. So this is the first NAPA car I got for Alexander Rossi. Of course, we did a review on the AutoNation car. You can check that out, link down below. I would greatly appreciate if you could check that out. Anyways, this is a fantastic looking paint scheme. So, I mean, it's very similar to kind of like a retro NAPA look, if you ask me. Kind of reminds me of the truck series days back in the early days of the Craftsman truck series with the, what is it, the number 16 or the 62 NAPA truck. I don't know why it reminds me of that. But this is a really cool paint scheme. And it's crazy to think that this cat won the 100th Indy 500. I mean, that was a crazy race, right? And I remember I missed that race because my cable went out. It was like 60 laps to go, the 100th Indy 500. I'll probably never see a giant, like, you know, anniversary race like that ever again in my life. And my local ABC station took a fat L. And I missed the end of the race, and I looked it up, and I was like, oh, Alexander Rossi stretches the fuel mileage and wins the 100th Indy 500. I was like, are you kidding me? I was, like, so depressed on the floor. And then, luckily, they had the Coke 600 after that, so I could kind of, recover from that. So you got AutoNation over here on the nose cone. You got NAPA Auto Parts. You got the number 27. You got Kinetic Vision. You got NTT IndyCar Series. Honda. You got NAPA right there again. What is that? AutoNation, DHL, Gamebridge, US Concrete, and Dallara. And with the Andretti Autosport IndyCars, you got your little chrome nose cone. And I could be, look, I love chrome. I love chrome. So the more chrome, the better. And you got AutoNation over here on the front wing. And I love this, like how the sharp edges of the wing are blue, but the middle of it, right, it almost looks like two flippers, right, like two swimmer flippers. I tell you, I love the yellow part right there. Very sharp, very aerodynamic. You go over here to the side and just absolutely, I mean, this thing looks like a freaking jet fighter. I mean, you put wings on this bad boy, this thing's going to go flying. I mean, in a lot of ways, IndyCars are literally jets with wheels and without wings. That's how aerodynamic these things are. It's like a bullet. I mean, it's incredible. So you go over here to the side. I mean, a little bit of logos here. A lot of little logos. So let's kind of zoom in a little bit right there. You got NTT IndyCar Series, AutoNation. What is that? You got Alexander Rossi, number 27, powered by Honda, Castrol Edge. I would love to see a Castrol car. That'd be really cool. You got Safeco. DHL, AutoNation, Firestone, NAPA Auto Parts. Can't read that one. That one's pretty hard to read. I think that says Firestone right there. Those are very little logos right there. I cannot make those out. You got Castrol Edge right there. And over here behind the front wheels, you got some logos. I mean, they got logos all over this thing. I mean, there's so many contingencies. I see NAPA Auto Parts, Ball Camp something. I'm not too sure what that is. And then can't read that one there either. So those are pretty hard to read, but that's okay. You got DTR right there. You got your Firestones. This is, you know, a clean version, not a, you know, Indy 500 raced version or something. Even though that'd be so cool if this cat won his second 500 in like a week from now. That'd be freaking cool. I would love that. So you got your little, you know, aero screen. I gotta say, even though the yellow on the aero screen, because it's all plastic, it's one piece, right? It's beautiful. It really does look good. I mean, do I prefer the open cockpit? Probably, yeah, but I mean, it still looks really cool. I'll be honest with you. It still looks really cool. And then you go over here to the sides. You got course number 27 right there. Go over here to the back of the car. Obviously, you got those giant rubber tires. I tell you, that's actual rubber. Remember the last time we got a NASCAR diecast in the 1/64 scale with actual rubber? I think it was 2010, I think? Military something right there. Interesting. So go over here to, let's check out the right side here. You got NAPA Auto Parts once again. You got the AutoNation decal. A little bit of a wonky jaw job right here. But, you know, Greenlight has really good quality. They really do. I mean, think about it. Look at the molding for this car. All the little pieces that could break off. I mean, they have to decal wrap this stuff. I mean, yes, that's a little bit of a oof. Even the little roof cone right there looks like, it kind of reminds me of a chicken, to be honest with you. It kind of reminds me of like a chicken. That thing right there, it's a little bit droopy with the red, but that's all fine and dandy. It happens. I mean, it kind of dripped down here as well. That's okay. Very, very sharp looking race car indeed. And you go over here back to the roof of the tub here. I mean, you got freaking sponsor logos where the freaking seat is. Like, that is just incredible detail to get that, like, even logos inside the driver cockpit. That is incredible. And I see, I think NAPA right there. I see, oh god, there's so, what is it, safety, I think? I mean, the logos are so small, it's very hard to read, but it's impeccable work. I mean, Lionel they wouldn't even sneeze at doing half of this stuff, I tell you. They even got the chrome exhaust back here, man. I mean, that is just beautiful work. I mean, I gotta say, that is just beautiful work. The molding on these 1/64 scale cars are just incredible. I think that's the DIN number. I don't know how many of these they make. Again, Race Day 2011 probably, he probably knows this stuff in his sleep, the amount of Indy cars he's reviewed. But for me, I don't know all that stuff, and that's okay, because you know what? I'm learning it, and I freaking love it. It's a great thing to be a part of this community. I cannot say thank you enough to OBB, Race Day 2011, and LW3, just everyone who's really welcomed me into this community, and it's been a dream of mine, you know? So this diecast does come with a little trading card here. And I love these, right? They're a little bit unique because you have the rounded corners. You got NTT IndyCar Series. Number 27, Alexander Rossi. I don't know why, but I just really became a fan of him. Like, I really do. Like, I'm a Tony Kanaan cat because I just always liked Tony Kanaan. I don't know why. I just kind of cheered for him. And when Rossi kind of came on the scene, I was like, yep, I'm a NAPA guy. This is my dude. And then I seen him and like Pagano duking it out for the Indy 500 last year. I was like, oh my god, he was so close. So you got birthday, September 25th, 1991. Pretty close to that Nevermind album release for Nirvana. You got Nevada City, California. Residence, Indianapolis, Indiana. I mean, where else would you want to live? You know, Indianapolis or like Concord, North Carolina, or Charlotte. You know, those are like the two best places for like if you're a race car cat. Maybe Daytona Beach because you know you got every kind of discipline of racing out there, but those are two good places. Charlotte/Concord or Indianapolis. Behind the wheel of the number 27 car, Andretti Autosport driver Alexander Rossi will carry the NAPA Auto Parts and AutoNation colors as he races to earn his first IndyCar Series championship. After claiming the vice championship seat in 2018 and landing third in the championship in 2019, the California native captured the world's attention when he drove into racing history by capturing the twin checkers at the historical 100th running of the Indianapolis 500. That was a crazy race, I tell you. While driving the NAPA Auto Parts Curb Honda for Andretti Herda Autosport. In 2017, Rossi collected his second IndyCar Series win at Watkins Glen. They need to go back to the Glen, I'm telling you. After starting from the pole position, the American racer has gone on to collect a total of 7 IndyCar victories, 6 pole positions, and 44 top 10s. Keep in mind, they only run like 20 races a freaking year. So, I mean, this cat is just, wow. He's definitely, in my opinion, the future of the sport, but I tell you what, I don't know everything about IndyCar, so you gotta ask Race Day 2011 about that. But I tell you what a fantastic diecast. If you're a NAPA dude, if you like IndyCar, or if you're a NASCAR fan, you like Chase Elliott, this is not a bad diecast to pick up. I mean, it's a really cool piece. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you all in the next diecast review or gameplay or Duralast Cup Series race. Got plenty of playlists down below for plenty of content for you to enjoy. Hope you're having a great day out there. Diecast Buffet, signing off.